MLB The Show's
What's up,
coverage
David?
of Major League Baseball is on the air.
How y'all doing?
A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Herman Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny? Marquez.
Are y'all ready for some March to October? Just chatting with Freddie's wife. What's up, Austin? Alright, so we're going to do some March to October. Let me warm up a little bit beforehand. Now let's just jump right into it. Get all that. Oh, by the way. So, Sony San Diego put out a patch, was it yesterday? Or over the weekend or Friday? I can't remember when it was. But they fixed the issue when you are transferring saves over from MLB The Show 19. I had this issue where my main character save wouldn't load every time it was time. Every time the regular season was set to begin, it would just freeze the game. So I had to create new characters just so I can, start having some Road to the Show content. And I thought it was just me. I thought somehow my save got corrupt. I'm not sure how, but I didn't see anybody complaining about it. But apparently it was an issue. They fixed it. I tried to load my save today. It worked. So I would definitely be continuing my original Road to the Show character that I've had since like 2014, 2015. And he's going to be starting out at the beginning of the 2020 season. So I'm really excited about that. But I also created another archetype of player, just a speed demon with contact. I think it was called, what was that archetype? I can't remember what the name of the archetype was, but that is the one I'm just want to mess around with. I want to see, how many bases I can steal in the season, see how many opportunities the coach gives me to steal, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, man, I'm really glad they fixed it. So anyway, so let's go to March to October. Jump in here with my Braves. So right now we're a half a game behind the Nationals. And let's see. Wildcard standing leaders.
So we've got runners at the corners here.
All right, Travis D'Arnaud. We're down by 2 in top of the 6th.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on
there we go.
Second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds
we're going to go ahead, reach third.
Third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Yeah, Dan, he's got
no face cam today. Kind of decided at the last moment to go ahead and do a stream, and I didn't really want to go through the trouble of getting everything set up. But it hasn't went anywhere. I'm going to be doing more face cams for sure.
Boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
I'm using dynamic difficulty, and I think right now I'm on legend. That's why my PCI dots are so tiny.
The 1-0. The swing and a miss.
Oh, that was way too early. That's right where I wanted it, though.
Here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
There we go.
Career numbers against Sonny Gray. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11.
Late swing.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at
all right, so let's see what he has going for him. That 12-6 curve is his best pitch right now, so that means he'll probably throw that more often, and that's going to break down here.
Ball 3 here as as that pitch runs way up.
I've noticed in the game where most of the pitches a pitcher throws are out of the strike zone, but guys can still make good contact for base hits compared to the pitches in the zone. Yeah, it's because of the new.
Down the first base.
Dang it. So the fielding camera I'm using right now, I think is medium. I've been messing around with a couple new camera angles as far as like when the ball is in play, just to see how it looks and how it flows. Yeah, so the PCI, or actually, you know, when you see on the screen after you swing at a ball. So actually I'm on All-Star Plus. I've actually went down. Oh, this is my pitching. Never mind.
First pitch on its way.
So yeah, you got two circles, which are when you swing. You have a smaller yellow circle that's more or less your sweet spot of the bat, and then you have a more of a transparent circle outside of that, which is much larger, and that just represents how far you can make contact. Oh, Soroka needs to be. Hold on, okay, it's the 6th. Let me see my bullpen. Two middle relief pitchers. I'm gonna sit Grant down because his energy is really low, and I'm going to. Man, it's the 6th though. I'm just gonna try to ride Mark out and let Chris warm up. But this is not good for Mike. He's really tired.
Just off the outside.
You see his pitches aren't hitting their spots. He has good confidence. Like, for him to be so tired, he is definitely hitting. He's still getting people out and everything, but sometimes what you got to watch out for is like when you're trying to set your target with the ball. These camera angles are cool, but the only thing I don't like it is that I can't see where the catcher wants me to throw the ball. That's the only thing about it.
And the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up.
There
And
we
he'll
go.
flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Now batting.
Joey Votto will move into
Oh, we got Joey Votto in.
started here with one gone in the inning.
Okay, you see over on the left side, see that strike zone thing? See that big yellow circle? I mean, the little yellow circle, then the big one. That means the bat can make contact anywhere within that range, that radius. So that's why you're able to make more contact on balls outside of the strike zone. I'm kind of worried to pitch to Votto with my pitcher with this low energy. I got to be really accurate with this.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran.
I mean, my sinker is doing work, but eventually this is going to play out.
4 home runs and
Oh,
15
that's a bad
RBIs.
pitch. Let it go too early.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count.
Dang, 5 1/3.
Up, near 100 pitches here. He's not
Okay.
even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa.
Yeah, I got to get Soroka out of here after this batter. I don't want to take any more chances.
Absolutely, a lot of stress pitches.
Still a
for
cutter.
him, you know, usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind. This
There you go, Albies.
On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
All right, we got to get him out of here, guys. I'm sorry.
Now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Put in game. So let me see how his pitches are looking. Let me throw his cutter.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his start.
And if you've been in my live streams before when I'm playing March to October, you already know about how important warm-up pitches are. They increase the confidence in each pitch type. So you see my cutter is that little half blue circle that's around it. The more strikes I throw in my warm-up, the more confidence that pitch gets, which means it'll perform better, have better break, better movement, whatever. You see it filling up? I'm gonna throw 2 more and you'll see, but you got to throw strikes with it, and that right there was a ball. And you see it kind of went back down a little bit. That's going to be a strike right there. And another thing, if you have the umpire setting to personal or personality or whatever it's called, throwing the pitches in the warm-up will let you see where their strike zone is or where they like to call balls and strikes. So that's another little tip for you if you're trying to learn the tendencies of each umpire. So now look at my cutter. See how it's filling up? Let me throw one more. You see how much it's done filled up now? I'm gonna throw this knuckle curve. Because you want to go in, you know, when you start, that's ugly. You want to go into, when you start to face a batter, having your best stuff. If you don't have your best stuff, then you're going to have to work that much harder to get them out. All right, so here we go. Already wants me to throw the knuckle curve.
First offering on its way. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. The relay, and he is at second base.
He was slow. He should have never got a double.
After that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
All right, here we go.
This could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak.
All right. Well, he was way out in front of that.
Timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Okay, so if he was way out in front of that, let's hit him with the cutter up high.
Looking to keep this a one-run game.
Got him.
And he's
Got him.
out again. That's the
Ate
third
him up.
time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around. Michael Lorenzen will come on out of the bullpen. As
All right.
he'll be appearing in his
Michael
third
Lorenzen.
game this season.
Camargo walked.
Next to bat for
His
Atlanta,
first at bat.
Johan Camargo. He was retired via the ground ball last
Hot
time.
zones is all over here. He's weak in the middle. I mean, in the inside.
Only down by one.
That was a good cutter.
Get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 home is
Oh my gosh.
missed in that
I was
strike.
waiting on that to drop. I thought it'd been something like a change-up or something. That's why I swung so late.
Starts to go around here.
Why did he not swing all the way? Does that ever happen to you guys where you're hitting the button to swing and they just do a check swing out of just for no reason?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings.
That was a horrible
and misses
at-bat.
for the first out.
That happens to me a lot. Well, I'm holding down the X button, no different than I do any other time, but sometimes they'll just randomly do a check swing and not swing at all.
And they end up offering it pitches that they can't
I didn't get to see what my current difficulty was at.
I
think it was on Legend or Legend Plus.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
See, does he have? So he is an unbreakable and a pinch hitter. Okay.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
All right, so he's behind in the count. He may try to keep it safe. Oh God, no. What am I doing?
In a video game. It's 2-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fouled off.
So it happens all the time to me. It seems like every time I press the swing button, it's about almost like it's some kind of delay. Sometimes I feel like, yeah, exactly. It's exactly how it feels.
This is swung on and
He reached for that one.
crossing into foul territory now behind third. Suarez is over and he tucks it away.
I feel like they're swinging underwater. No, I just put Mark in. I don't. Dang it. I don't know. I mean, see, the right-handed pitcher, 45-64 for him. Dansby's 53-52. Tyler's 56-57. Charlie's 55-59. And Markakis is 84-59. 52. But I just put Mark in the game, though. That's the sucky part. But I need to score a run. And we're running out of time. So it's going to be ugly. What do you guys think I should do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Should I go ahead and sub in Nick for my pitcher who I just put in the game because my last pitcher was getting so tired? And then I have to put my setup guy to start the inning off. And then in the 8th inning, I'll have to, it's almost like I'm switching roles. My setup guy is going to start off the game, the 8th inning, the 7th inning. And then I'm going to put a middle reliever in or my other setup guy in the 8th. And then my closer, depending on if I'm winning or tied up. It's 2 outs. I'm just gonna chance it.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher.
Okay, I'm a legend batting. Okay. Man, look at his small little PCI.
First trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count.
His cutter is nasty right now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Melancon, whatever your name is, I need you to come through in the club. Put in Nick. Oh man, you waited too late. I may be able to draw a walk with a pitcher. You never know.
Sometimes the hardest thing
I know I really wanted to put in Nick though, to be honest.
Won't swing the bat.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even
2-2. He's gonna throw some junk like way low and outside.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for
oh well.
the final out of the inning.
That was a decision I had to make.
Ready once again.
I just didn't have.
He came through with an
I didn't have the pitching set up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. Swing, line drive.
Of course.
That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room.
All right.
It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the
Ooh,
first
good play,
down.
Ozzie.
The batter, number 3.
So we got a runner on third,
One man is out.
and that's it. So we got to hold that run on third. We cannot let this guy Freddie get anything into the outfield.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have
I mean,
a
the
problem
cutter's
with
doing,
him
it's
taking
working pretty good for me.
It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The runner's breaking for home. And a late squeeze attempt.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't I throw it home?
They get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was.
I had no idea he was going to be stealing home. That's crazy.
Squeeze gets him a run.
The game outsmarted me, guys.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out.
You don't normally see him do that. So I guess they improved some of the AI.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat.
Because I've never seen the computer make that kind of decision.
Well, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this
All
is
right.
straight survival mode. Down
Knuckle
0-2.
curve. We're
The
going to throw this
numbers
out of the
definitely
zone
not
about
with
right
the batter
here. Are we going to get him? Are we going to K him up?
Lays
Oh,
off that time,
ooh,
and
why did
it's
he not swing
1-2.
at that? That was a good pitch. Wow, I've never seen that type of animation before. He almost looked like it was like a real emotion. It's pretty cool.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Dang it. Of course, you will bobble the play on a guy who has 5 speed to ensure he gets on base.
Now batting, the right fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch to him.
This guy has 5 speed and 5 steal.
No hits to this point. There's a swing and a
You better get fouled.
drive headed for the
Oh
right
my
field
gosh.
corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit.
Let me see,
foul.
Dietrich.
So a missed
He's a knight.
opportunity
No,
there.
he's a platoon. Okay. I'm throwing this over here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now it's driven
Oh
the
my
other way
gosh.
with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And
Are you kidding me?
gone right down the line the other way.
He goes foul one way, home run power, and then the very next pitch he hits it opposite field, home run power.
Home run number 2 for him on the year.
That's crazy.
Open it up to 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the number.
I know my confidence is probably shot right
You gotta get
now.
on the heater
Now
and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Josh Van Meter. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing
Oh yeah,
streak
look at my
they've been
pitcher's
mired in.
confidence.
Yeah, and a win at this level
Oh,
feels
man.
really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Oh no, that's a bad timing.
Sky to the air
It
to
looked like it
straightaway
worked out
left.
for me.
Ozuna is under it, and that ends the inning.
Okay.
So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits,
Acuna.
including
Let me,
a home run. No errors.
difficulty
and no one
decreased.
left. But Acuna digs in now, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really
Man, my
offered much
pitchers are
help for this lineup
tired.
so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of
Yep,
action.
I
They
did.
just haven't
Had
been
a
up to the task
definitely had a
so far
terrible
this
inning.
one. Still time for them to turn it around.
All right,
though.
Ozuna.
We'll see if it happens.
I'm sorry, Acuna.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Right guy, right
We need
spot
you,
is one of the
Acuna.
better
We
hitters
need
in
you.
their lineup. Just the guy they want
I
to see.
mean, we're down by
coming
4.
down
We
to
really
get
need
this inning
somebody
going.
on base to help this out.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Yeah. And it's been like that in like a lot of these the MLB games over the years. It's just like you almost feel helpless at
The
times.
third baseline.
It's like if you feel like there's really nothing you can do to change the outcome. Like no matter how well you play, it's something's gonna just perfectly align for the AI.
And he takes
Oh my
strike
gosh.
3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Albies.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll
Remember that last game, my last March to October stream when we was making that tremendous comeback in the what was that, the bottom of the 9th?
2-0.
Scored like 5 runs or something like that. It was crazy.
Heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And an awful swing there, 2-0 as the count goes
way
to
too early.
2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Play with me. Play with me.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Daddy. Daddy.
Fouled away.
Foul. Let's see.
And rarely do you
What?
see a player of his caliber fooled that
Man.
badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The first base.
Please, Freddie.
Next up will be
We need you, Freddie.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I'm just swinging at anything now. I don't know what's going on.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors.
And the game
so
knows
far
it, too.
for Atlanta. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
But it's like you look at the pitches, they look like they're coming like well within the strike zone, but they end somewhere way out the strike zone.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was
Come
a
on,
little
Freddie.
bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you
2-2.
can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Struck him out. So he
I don't understand, man. Every time he throws that cutter, I'm just swinging right through it.
Is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Mike Moustakas is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Moustakas.
Let's see. Shane Green, he's ready, but he is tired. He's not going to last long. Chris may last longer than him. Bump it. Oh, let's go and put Chris in.
Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Normally I wouldn't do that, but let's just go ahead and get this underway.
Chris Martin.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are
Come on now.
2-1 the count. And he comes back.
He helped me on that one.
Slider there for strike 2.
Because that was not a good
Front door
pitch.
Slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing
Oh my
on.
gosh.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Okay, let's keep it going.
The center fielder, number 33.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Winker. He doubled his last time through. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 00.
And now is the Stanford product.
he struck out last time.
A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I had good accuracy on that, and they still made him throw it right down the middle. And I had it over to the outside.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Albies.
Come on, Albies.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop.
I don't know why he made such a bad throw. I had the accuracy right in the middle of the green. But all right.
9th inning coming up.
9th inning, guys.
6-2.
Here we go. Like last stream, put your rally caps on. Here we go.
Robert Stevenson comes on from
Let me sit up. Let me get dialed in real quick.
And now the Atlanta number 4.
Here we go. Ozuna.
He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he fouls this one
Bit
off.
high.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him there. I mean, badly. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout.
Okay.
You have
I'm way off tonight.
balance.
I'm off tonight, man.
Not often you see a guy like that.
Come on,
flail
Travis.
So badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Travis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I feel like since I'm on like legend difficulty, like these pitches are having some different kind of movement going on.
Selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice.
I don't know if the
player.
pitch speed is increased and the brakes are a little more extreme.
Either you go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
It's like I'm swinging way early.
He's fallen behind
3-1.
now, 3-1.
All right, come on, Ender. I'm sorry, not Ender, but Travis.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses.
You know, it's not that it's too difficult because I've been playing on this difficulty, and you know, for the most part, I don't have like too tough of a time. But for some reason, this game, it just seems like the cutter that this guy's throwing, or the cutter pitch itself, it just seems like I'm just way early on it for some reason. I'm not sure why.
He's struck out once.
Yeah, because I'm like Hall of Fame plus
Ready to
now.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
All right, give me something good.
advantage count 2-0.
See, now once I've kind of calmed myself down and I get a little more focused, the pitcher has to work more to get this get me out. So they're tempted to throw a meatball pretty soon. In a 2-0 count. See, that right there. That is actually going to score a run. I'm not going to try to make him take third on that one. Doesn't have enough speed.
First comes around to score.
So there we go.
Say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking.
It's amazing when you stay a little more patient at the plate.
Out of the entire dugout.
The opportunities that open up for yourself.
Maybe get back into this thing.
Rysel Iglesias answers the call
I get
from
one
dugout.
good hit. They said, "No, guy, you coming out the game.
Right now.
We ain't taking no more chances with you."
Right
All right. Yeah, I'm on legend. I'm almost a legend plus difficulty.
Here's Johan Camargo. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul
A little
ball,
early.
1-1.
His fast four-seam fastball is doing good, and his changeup.
And a slider's in the dirt as he
He
lays
throws
off
his
the
slider.
ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing
Good
is
pitch.
to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Even count, 2
2-2.
balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch.
That's a bad pitch. Use me to pitcher when you're pitching. A lot of times
Represents
I'm
the
perfect
potential
spot.
tying run here, waits on deck.
It's just kind of, yeah. It does seem like there's some little voodoo going on in the background.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Get back to the base, dude.
Winker is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. And he
All right,
needs to make
Adeiny.
something happen. They're
We got
down to
2
the
outs.
Final out here in the 9th.
All right.
First offering on its way.
Good pitch. Let's see. Well, do you have any quirks, Adeiny? Unbreakable and is a good pinch hitter.
0-1, here it comes. 1-1.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy just hits a home run, just to make it a little more interesting,
Really doesn't mean anything with the
to
lead
add
they've
some more
got.
drama to the
Hitter
game.
is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking
2-1
ball right
count.
there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike
3-1
zone.
count.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Here we go.
This is a big pitch right here.
This is do or die right here, guys.
Do is walk a guy
This is
and bring
it.
a tying run to the plate.
The 3-1.
Late. I was
Now,
late.
crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Now a ball lined to the left side.
And now I'm early on that one. Late on one, early on the other. Come on, game. Give me a break here.
Final strike for the Braves. Liner towards second. Throw on the first is going to be in time to take care of him and the Reds.
All right, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Didn't mount a rally. I'm thinking about coming off a dynamic difficulty for my March to October. And here's the reason why. Oh, I got a choice pack. Cool. And I'm going to tell you why. Like, dynamic difficulty is good when you're starting the game out. But once you kind of settle into where you're kind of going back and forth between the 2 difficulties, like when you're doing good and then you start struggling, then it goes back down a little bit. Oh, trade opportunity. Let's see. All right, so guys, I'm going to need you to help me out with this one. I'm giving away a B potential Camargo, a C potential Grayson Janista. I'm getting a third baseman and a right fielder away. So wait a minute, I got to give 2 guys away for this guy? How does this work? So the line of the Shields, 27 years old. Okay, I'm not understanding this. So I choose one player, but to get this one player, I got to give 2 of mine away for 2 for 1. I don't understand that. This guy's a 74 B potential. I have a 74 B potential. That seemed like they should be a wash. So why am I giving up something extra? It doesn't make sense to me. Another 74B. 25 years old. I mean, he's like exactly the same potential overall and age. Why am I giving him and a closing pitcher? The only difference is age. Well, what about, I mean, but not for this guy, not for Manuel Margot. Everything's exactly the same. But yet, in all of these trades, they're asking me to give up 2 for 1. Am I not looking at this right? I'm just trying to figure this out. Why would I do this? I mean, clearly I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do not interested in this trade at this time, but I'm just trying to figure out, why is this even set up like this? Why would I give Camargo away and a closing pitcher that is also I'm giving 2 B potentials at age 25 for just this one guy? How many years of service? He has 3 years of service. Camargo has 3 years. Like, yeah, I mean, they are identical. Both been in the league for 3 years. Both B potential. Both 25 years old. Both are 74 overall. Yeah, I mean, that may be why. Because I did put down, what? Wait a minute. No, I put down I needed a third baseman and a right fielder. So why'd they give me a center fielder? Who is my center fielder? I know Ender Inciarte is. I think he's my center fielder, but he doesn't play all the time. Who else is having center field? Who else plays my center field? Lineups in rotation. Let's see. So yeah, there's Ender. I don't know who else. I mean, Ender is 76. So I mean, like, even Ender has a higher overall. I mean, we have to dig into like the details to see exactly, you know, what he's showing reruns like crazy with a little bit of some empty arena current stuff. So here's his card. I mean, he's literally just starting out. So he's more of a contact hitter. Definitely he has, as you can see, speed. One thing I have not experimented with him is he has very good bunt and bunt drag ability. Have you guys tried bunting in this game this year? Did they improve it? Because I know like last year and the year before, they made it seem like when you bunt, it's basically like hitting a ground ball to the infield. Like, it was so unrealistic at times. And let's try. Let me see if I can do some bunting here to get see what it looks like. Batting cage, what do I want to do? I don't want to increase my cap. You say hold Camargo as well, yeah. plate discipline from 29 to 34. Yeah, I think I'm going to increase my plate discipline. But let me see. That's the only option I have. So if you guys are trying to figure out, you know, what's best to do between an attribute cap increase or the attribute gain, you kind of need to look at, see how close you are to the cap, and you know what gains are you trying to increase. Yeah, I didn't make the trade. So for this, like, my attribute score is 46, and I think my cap is 60. So there's no need for me to, yeah, as you can see at the top where it says batting practice, my current cap is 60, but my current rating in it is a 46. So I still have plenty of space to increase my attributes before I hit the cap. So that would be a bad decision to do that. As far as my power, it's at 41. I'm sorry, my power cap, it's at 35, and right now I'm at a 20. So it's like I don't need that right now because I'm not in any danger of increasing that. So I'm going to go with this plate discipline because that's important, especially with this contact hitter I got. I really hate these, but I'm gonna go ahead and play so I can hopefully get a couple extra attributes. I think if you get gold, you get like an extra point or 2 extra points. But it's such a mundane. Oh, wait a minute. What am I supposed to be hitting here? The blue balls? Oh, okay. How come y'all didn't tell me? Wait a minute. I don't understand this. Am I not supposed to be hitting these? Why is it saying bad when I hit it in the red area? Ain't that the hot zone? I don't understand this hitting drill. I probably should have read the steps, but it doesn't make sense that I'm getting bad when I hit it when in the red zone versus the blue. The blue is the cold zone. Oh, maybe I have to match up the color of the ball with the... I bet that's what I have to do. Okay, well. No base gain, so I just get what I'm supposed to get. Increased to 34. All right. With your natural speed, you can learn to be a real threat on the base path. Think about working on it. Okay, double XP or double performance gains on stealing, base running, and aggressiveness. All right, guys, we're gonna try to do some bunts here if we can, if the situation calls for it, and we're gonna try to steal some bases. Is baseball my favorite sport? It depends on what you mean in terms of real life or video games. So I'll answer both. In real life, no, it's not my favorite sport. My favorite sport is football. When I was younger, I played all three, baseball, football, and basketball. I was more talented in basketball. I enjoyed football more. Well, I like to play football, but I enjoyed the atmosphere of playing baseball. As a video game, sports video game, I definitely like MLB The Show more. And then Madden's after that, and then NBA 2K. But NBA 2K, I don't know, it to me it's the went downhill over the years, and it just feels like your players are just skating on the court and unrealistic defense from the AI, and in Madden they're making it too sim heavy. There's so much stuff that you have to know before the play even starts in such a small amount of time, and the defense is ridiculous. Your players don't play zone well, and you know. All right, here we go.
Pitch of the at bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas are home 9.
But this guy, he's a really good contact hitter. And another reason why I chose to make a player like this is because you get different hit variations in the game. Usually everybody wants to go for a power hitter, and it's either home run or a line drive. You don't get a lot of hit variation, but a contact hitter, you get hits like this, stuff like that. You get slicers, you get bloops. you know,
he's lucky he's getting this baseball
even though he
back.
has a 20 in terms of his power, because that's the archetype, that's the default, it gives you 20 power. I hit a home run in the Future Stars game or whatever it's called. So you can still knock some out with guys like this.
Nobody out.
Let's see, here we go.
He's running. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses.
See, I wish there was a way you can like tell the coach that you want to steal, so that your teammate doesn't swing to give you the opportunity to steal a base.
We'll see if he can figure out a way.
But a lot of times you can still get like an attribute increase if you still try to steal. If you still try to steal, you know what I mean.
Early lead if he can come through here.
Of course.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on
Does this happen to you guys a lot? Your teammates constantly strike out when you're on base. It's like they can't hit the ball to save their lives.
He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Encarnacion.
Now a spin and a throwback.
So they do this a lot now. The pitchers are really savvy and try to throw you. They don't even let you get your feet set, and they try to throw you out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Push softly over toward the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice
Oh, my
play for the
goodness.
out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not
Shoot.
going to work. The throw.
Okay.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. High in the air out to center field. Blankenship is right there, one down.
So for those that wanted to know, if they show you tracking the ball in the sky or just running to a spot on the ground, there's your answer. We're still running to spots on the ground. I think what I'm gonna do in the probably like
in
like the next couple months, or maybe the next month, because I know their development cycle is like 8 months. I'm gonna have to make another video about this to hopefully, because it doesn't do any good to post stuff like that now, because there's no way they're gonna try to create a new fielding mechanic in this game. You got to get them when they're developing the next year's game, and hopefully, you know, you get some traction with that video and it reaches them.
That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty,
That's why I still have. Let me look over here in my PS3 games. I still have MLB 14 The Show.
down the first base line,
I've kept it because it has that camera angle, and 15 has it as well.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
I don't have that kind of power on this guy right now.
Is going to get there as he backs up to put it
Too high.
away, and there are two gone.
But I also
now.
believe, I think I have MLB The Show 15. Yeah, so I have on the PS4 I have 15, and that's the last game that had that particular camera angle. So I'll have to do another video
For another chance.
and send it to those guys again, and just hopefully they realize if they want the game to feel more realistic, more sim-like, you know, this is a way you can do it. Like, this is not fun. To me, it's not fun. I understand that it may be convenient to play like this, but I can't see the ball. I can't see what I'm catching. And it's even like that when you're batting. Like, at least they let you, they've kind of improved that a little bit where the camera follows the ball when you hit it. But if you hit a home run, you don't look up at the sky as the ball is in flight. Clutch. Drive in a run. Drive in 2 or more. Dude, let's go for it. Let's go. What's the difference here? So we get the same amount of cap increase, but I get 3 base gains as opposed to 1 if I drive. Let's do it. I should power swing with him just to see what I can do. I'm going to try it. He has very low. We're going to see if a contact hitter has enough power to get it out of here.
the way this guy at the plate gets down the line.
See, look at his middle diamond. Like, he's line drive hitter all the way.
To double him up. This middle infield is got
That slow slider.
to roll it as quick as possible.
But look over at the left on the swinging target area. It still fills up.
Pitch number 75. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I
Infield fly
believe,
rule.
yes, the
Got
umpire
jammed.
Signaling for the infield fly rule.
Challenge failed. You know what I should have did? That would have been the no.
Next
Was
will
that
be
2
the
outs on that
designated
at bat?
Nathan Lucas.
See, I could have did a bunt that
For him
time.
here in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now I like moving the camera down like that. It has a more of a realistic feel. Like when you move it down, look how cool that looks. You see, like you can see the crowd a lot better.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blankenship is there.
It's gonna be a bad throw.
Well,
it's not that bad.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Carl Chester. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Full count. Here it comes.
Full count.
High in the air out to center field. Blankenship will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Yeah, man, I miss those days with that camera angle. Oh, I felt so
and Dan, he and his fellow
like
top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup.
felt so in control of the success rate of making the play. I'm not sure why they went away from that. Like, and not even leave it in as an option.
Soft grounder left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. This evening's game.
All right, well,
finishes 2-0
didn't get to do any opportunities that I wanted to for him, but I think we're going to call the stream right there. It's about close to an hour, so got to get back to the kiddos and stuff. But I hope you guys, thank you guys for joining the stream tonight, and I'll be uploading a Road to the Show video probably tomorrow, and especially now since I got my characters saved to load, so I can do some of that. Then also I'll be doing a legend player lock this week, and then also a current player as well. So more content to come this week. So once again, I appreciate you guys joining the stream, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace.
Thank you.